Hello, everyone. Welcome back, and thank you so much for joining me here at the Galaxy with God, the Notes. Of course, I want to thank you all for being a part of my journey, a part of my soul tribe, a part of my family. What's the message for the collective energies, please? What are the messages, Holy Spirit? Someone took a chance on an opportunity. Someone gambled a chance, something that they think would turn out to be paradise, something they saw as a escape route or a honeymoon phase, but for some reason it didn't turn out to be because I have paradise coming up in the reverse. Someone could have lured someone into believing that wherever they were going or where they need to be was going to be something blissful. So someone took a chance. This could be on a friendship or relationship, hiding while doing so, of course, not showing their hand. Yeah, so someone gambled a chance because they were one sided. Someone was looking for something for themselves and self only. Someone was not the type of person who wanted to share or even help someone else. They were all in this for self. And it feels as if whoever lured them into any whatever direction this was, they had many options. One of these options lured someone into a dark place. Someone string them along into something that turned out to be paradise in the reverse. Yeah. So whoever they were with was just for a night, and it feels as if someone was carried away by something. Someone could have even gotten married to someone, believing this was going to be an everlasting love, devoted their entire life and time to something that turned out to be unhappiness. Joy. I mean, I have, as I said, paradise coming up in the reverse. So there was no happiness there. Even after a while, maybe initially there was something that they wanted to build on, but it did not work out. So this could be a close bond. This could even be a marriage, as I said. Someone could have married someone believing this was the time of their life and everything was going to turn out to be what they wanted it to be. But now all they end up with was heartbreak. Now broken-hearted because they were now locked in a toxic relationship, something that was not meant for their highest good. But for some reason, someone did not even look at the risk before they jump into a situation. They just jump in and then they start evaluating that possibly there's no way out of this. This is a marriage and this is a commitment that might take forever. They could even build a family together, children could be involved, and all this time, what they broken hearted. All this time, what they were hoping to get, did not get. As I said before, they got heartache and brokenness. What is brokenness? So there's a deep grief in someone's heart. They're carrying an inner wound. You might not be able to see it, but someone is going through deep hurt, emotional, psychological, physical, possibly, or even spiritually. Someone is broken because deep down they know whatever they went for, they were lost. Someone got lost along the way while going into a new direction. There was a breakup, or there need to be a breakup. So they're thinking about it, and it feels as if this breakup is something like pulling teeth without anesthesia. Boy, yeah. So this is self sabotage. So someone went into a direction that turned out to be something that they can't even repair, or something is even broken beyond repair. So where they went is now where they're seeing their only way out because something was done. This marriage is now broken up. Could be a soulmate, as I said, close bond, but something is um messed up now. Someone is just seeing or feeling the consequence of them leaving a close bond to go to somewhere else to get married. Now, where they went, I'm not gonna be long tonight, collective. Where they went turned out to be paradise in the reverse. Now they left a soulmate, left a relationship, sabotage it to go somewhere else. What else? What else happened? Anything else? Why did they leave? What happened? Someone left because they thought where they were going was a better choice. So they gambled it all for nothing. Yeah. They run because there was a lot of passion where they think they went. Yeah. So someone gambled all this for nothing. Anything else? What's gonna be the outcome? What's gonna be the outcome? Yeah, the outcome is either you or them now needs to work on self-worth, knowing their value, and to heal from something that was shady. Self, learn to appreciate self and do their shadow work. Someone needs to do their shadow work, learn to be by themselves, not wanting to be in the company of others, just being like people's teddy bear. So now someone needs to do something else away from just having people for one night string along passion reason. Sunglasses. Someone needs to take off this rose colored glasses and see things. They need to start smelling the roses of someone who they see as their soulmate. They need to take off the glasses so they can see clearly because this person is obviously blindfolded by things that is not of their highest good. They put on glasses so they're not able to see, but they need to see someone else who they consider to be their soulmate. Who's your soulmate, Spirit? Who's your soulmate? Yeah, someone that they have memories with, someone they see as their old friend. You could share music with this person. They're still thinking about those music, those songs. You could have some, you know, share things in common, maybe growing together. I see the old cassette radio, but they feel like something is already dead. And that's the reason they're not coming forward. They know that coming to you would be a very healthy choice, but they already feel I have healthy choice, old school, and death card. So all three cards came together. So they think you're moving on, leaving them behind. There was a tragic ending to something, even though you had so many good times, so much good memories. They also know this would be a good choice for them to come, but they're just sitting there being heartbroken over and over again when they think of the connection that they had with you, a soulmate. So they're just sitting back, wanting to make new memories. But between you and them, they know now that they have to just live with the past and learn from it and grow past it because that's all they have now, reminiscing and living the memories of you. Anything else? What's gonna happen with the relationship? What's happening? I know it's already dead. As they think it's dead, is it really dead? Yeah, something has moved on, or it's time for you to move on, leaving something that you think was unconditional. So this was not unconditional love at all. Yeah, someone wants to blow you a kiss because they see you as someone who they need to call. Someone needs to express something to you, and they're hiding behind the shade, not wanting to come forth because this person is coming out really shady, coming out as a snake. Someone is not showing who they are. This person is a gambler. They initially gambled the relationship. They were overindulging in other things to the point where it blew up in their face. So they gambled everything. They gambled a close bond, a friendship, a marriage, nothing. Whatever they're now in is creating a lot of havoc. This is just an illusion that they run towards, and this illusion turned out. Now, all they have to show is the negative people that they have over their shoulder. They have to be looking. This person could be even in problem with other people because these people who they confide in turned out to be snakes or turned out to be people that did not even have their highest good or even mean them for any good at all. Someone was just using someone for their resources. Yeah. And after the resources, it feels like the resources are dwindling, someone maybe is gone because all they wanted was to flaunt in paradise that they thought they were gonna make it to, but the paradise turned out to be in the reverse. Yeah, someone take a chance. They take a chance. And you know when you have something, you have $1 and you gamble it to get more only to lose it. This is what it feels like. Someone gambled something big only to end up with nothing. So now someone needs to heal their broken heart. Final cards. Yep, old school and the runner. Yes, so this person is always running. I guess they run for shinier things. Things that glitter to them is always gold, but this time, whatever this glitter was, it didn't turn out to be gold. It turned out to be something that caused a lot of misery, heartache, brokenness, and even you know, broken spirit. This person is broken physically, emotionally, psychologically, and every way possible. Yeah. So they're looking at their time because time is running out on them. The time to take a leap of faith towards you. They're afraid now because they're afraid of abandonment. The cycle is closing or has already closed, and they're thinking about jumping over hoops to come and talk to you, but they're only coming because they feel bad as to what they did. This person is coming up as your mirror. So there's deep inner wounds, as I said before, with this person. Whatever happened is eating this person alive. But because of fear and ego, they're now left in frustration because they feel as if they can't come forward to lead towards you, even though it was easy for them to leave you. But now coming back, it feels like a challenge. They feel like they're gonna have to jump over mountain and valley to get to you because your energy is now closed off. You are now the one running. You are leaving the scene because this feels to you as if it feels like a crime scene. I'm sorry. I don't know why I had to get that picture. It feels like a crime scene for you, and you are leaving that scene. Yeah. So this, I have shock. So you're leaving because you've seen the things clearly. You're no longer a blindfolded. You could be the one taking off these glasses to see things or people differently. So you're no longer living in an illusion as to who this person is. Final card. I got two. Yeah. This person knows that they were supposed to put more energy into a twin flame. They know now this you were their opposite, polar opposite, of course. So they were supposed to build or grow something with you, but things did not turn out to be that way because someone went into a different direction to build elsewhere, only turn out to see the opposite of what they were building turn into shambles. All right, I'll take two more cards. Grounding. Yeah, love. Right, so you're now working on your own self care, self love, self appreciation. You could even be building new friendship after this one went in the opposite direction. Sorry about that, collective. I left the fridge wide open. Yeah. So someone left, but you're now grounding yourself. You're now seeing things differently. You are now, you could have endured a lot, but you have grown out of this phase where someone had you, say, somehow stuck in your own mind and you're not able to move because this mirroring each other. This person left you without even answers. They left you wondering why they left. There was nothing to explain to you because they were already gone, because you're coming out as a chaser and a runner. So now you're no longer invested in this. Yeah, no longer invested. I have the ship. You're moving on. You're cutting ties, moving to a different direction. You're rising. You're no longer lost in your own thoughts, not double-minded after being backstabbed by someone who you see as your partner or your life partner. You are now ascending. You're leaving this behind and you have put a separation. This could be their energy also. They separated themselves from you. So you felt backstabbed by this person since there was no clarity as to why and as to why they did what they did. So yeah, so you're now blocked off, turning your back to a situation, creating boundary because of hurt. You are now possibly they want to come and talk to you to explain or express themselves, but you want no conversation. You want nothing to do with this. You could still be upset or even not, it's not worth your time. So you just look at it as you're not dealing with this anymore. This was just way too much burden for you, and you're moving in a different direction with the ship. You've packed all your things, and you're ready to ship away. All right. Anything else? Yeah. You're ready to ship away because wherever you're going now, it's gonna be a happier place or a happy place for you. Yeah. You're gonna be finding a honeymoon. You're the one who's gonna be going through the honeymoon phase, but someone left before, believing they were gonna go to paradise, but their paradise turned in the reverse. They left you, and the fact that they left without an explanation, without a reason, you had no choice than to walk away. Now you walked away and you're now in a better place. You are now dealing with self, learning self love, and growing from the pain. But where you're growing to or going to is going to be definitely be paradise because you've seen things differently regarding a twin flame. Your twin flame was running after things or people, situation that was considered to be toxic. So they end up in entangle themselves into things. It's like when the snake is wrapped around this lady. They're now entangled by things or people or even situation or a marriage. I have the wedding ring or a marriage that they no longer want because all they wanted initially was to string someone along, but instead someone string them along and take all that they have, even their own peace. So, collective, thank you so much again for joining me here at the Galaxy with God Love Notes. If the reading resonates, please let me know by commenting down below, liking, sharing, or even subscribing. Bye.